warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bersama kembali kita pada hari ini, hari Khamis jam 2 petang dalam channel Innovative Business Channel, dan bersama saya Mr. Ravindra Krishnasamy daripada Singapura. Hi Mr. Ravi.
Hi everybody. This is Ravi Krishnasamy and Anas Bukhari from Innovative Business Channel. We have been doing this program over the last few weeks and the response has been good. So we have decided to carry on to share whatever little knowledge we have with all the business people. So together with my whole co-host Anas Bukhari, every week we come up with a different topic.
Yeah.
But I want to say that
last topic was a hit last year. We have about 1,000 plus viewers.
Yeah, and then one guy from Thailand. Satu orang dari Thailand saya pun gabra. So we want to bring what is relevant. I want to make one request of our viewers before we start the program. If there's any particular topic or subject nak bincang kat Bual, you let us know and we will try to do that topic for you. Something which is relevant to your business. Let us know. We can share with everybody. Everybody can. Maybe it's about management of cash, management of people, or rental problem, or whatever problem, change in strategy and all that. Okay, please feel free. Just send us the tajuk, the title, and we will see how we can work with you. Okay. All right. Without wasting any more time, we come to today's program. Yes. Today's topic, Anas, is very, very straightforward, very simple. You know, in the business world, everybody talk about business plan, business strategy, business plan, business strategy. So whether you're Malaysian Airlines or your Pizza Hut or a small mama shop, you still need to have a strategy. Strategy is the plan. How to move forward in a business is very, very important. Now, this is a very big topic. If you do a master's in business administration, you will do about maybe, Anas got MBA, I don't have an MBA, but at least you study for 1 full year on strategy. Many people have written about it. Many people say this, say that. Tapi our audience is SME. Small and medium enterprise. We don't want to go and talk to CIMB or Petronas or Telecom. They don't need us. They are very, very big. They probably got a strategy department. So today what I did is I studied my old notes. I came back. I tried to summarize, Anas, into four key points dalam strategy. Every business must hit these 4 points. If not, they are in for trouble. And one more thing, bad news is I think, no doubt we have reopened, but the unemployment is very, very, very high. And August, September, it will go up even higher. Maybe a few million. Where these people going to find a job is a worry. Okay, anyway, coming back to our program, like I said, I have divided the topic of business plan into 4 areas. Unless you can jump in anytime, you want? Let me start off. The first thing is what we call market segment. This is a technical word. But market segment basically means where you want to do your business. Example. I give you one interesting example. It's very funny. In the US or even in Asia, whenever McDonald's open one shop, Burger King open next to them. Mestinya. They're equal now. This is the Burger King strategy. Very funny, right? McDonald's buka, dia buka next to McDonald's. McDonald's buka, dia buka next. Because they feel that the McDonald's customers are their potential customers also. So instead of going to McDonald's, they come to Burger King. And with that, they can survive. Or let's say another example, you want to open a cinema. Certainly you want to open a cinema where it's crowded, where a lot of people are walking, right? You can't open a cinema in a kampong or some smaller place. You want to open in the main area. So coming back to it, the first element is where you want to open the business.
Location.
Where you open the location. Where you open also depends on determines your market segment.
Yes.
If you open a cinema in an area like a low income area, you're not going to get customers because they can't afford to pay for the cinema. Similarly,
Mm-hmm.
if you look at McDonald's, they only open in shopping center, fancy place where people can afford. So
Mm-hmm.
you must in business determine what is your market segment. What is
Mm-hmm.
the abbreviation Anas? B40 dengan M40.
B40, M40, and T20. Top
You
20,
want you
middle
want to
40,
explain
and
that
bottom.
briefly? Explain that briefly.
Okay, in Malaysia, we divided our household income into three main category, which is top 20 is the top 20% earning the highest
Mm.
20% in Malaysia, and then we have the middle 40%, and we also have the bottom 40% based on the income percentiles.
I see.
So definitely, by looking into this, we will understand the product used by T20, M40, and B40 is totally different.
Yes.
So we must understand the characteristic of the buyer itself.
Yes, that's good explanation. So when you have a product or service, you must see where you are. Even innovative international college, we must know which segment we are serving.
Yeah.
B40 or M40 or T20. You bring a B40 project to T20, they are not interested. You bring a
Yeah.
T20 project to B40, they cannot afford. For
Mm-hmm.
example, now we are looking at pilot training, which is very
Mm-hmm.
expensive. This is a T20 product. But if
Mm-hmm.
you're doing something basic like diploma in business, it's B40 we can do. And also
Yeah.
the pricing of the three sector is different. B40
Yes.
yang paling murah, and then you have M40 and then you have T20. So
Mm-hmm.
most important thing, your management got to sit down and say, where am I going to sell this product? You cannot sell to all. It will not work. So you
Yes.
find
True.
more cinema is in which area? T20, M40 area. Cinema, they don't open in B40 area
Mm-hmm.
because there nobody will come. Or
Mm-hmm.
expensive restaurant, T20 area. You see Bangsa, a lot of expensive restaurant. That same
Mm-hmm.
expensive restaurant you open in another place, you won't have any business. Similarly,
Yeah.
B40 restaurant, ordinary restaurant, mama shop, you bring the Bangsa, you also cannot sell. So most important, as a management team, sit down and determine what is your market segment. Spend some time analyzing your product, analyzing your service. Let's say you are going to open a bowling alley. Where will you open? You open in a locality where there are a lot of T20 and M40. Because
Yep.
B40 don't go for bowling. It's expensive. So those are services. Same thing with products. You're selling high-end products, computer and all that. You go to T20 area or M40 area. And similarly, you have to know where, like you say, location, where you're going to put the product. To market
Mm-hmm.
segment is sangat-sangat important tau. Penting sekali.
Mm-hmm.
Very important. If you get the market segment wrong, you got no choice. You cannot do anything. Correct, Anas?
Yes, correct, correct. That is the before we do everything, or even before we arrive into business plan, we really
Mm.
must understand what are the product we wanted to
Yes.
sell and who this product is intended for. Then
Mm.
we can roughly write our business plan properly. Right,
That's
sir?
right. That's right. Absolutely
Actually,
right.
in college, we almost do this on monthly basis. Try
Yes.
to
Yes.
understand the product, coming up with a new one, and then understand the
That's right.
market. It's like
That's
a
right.
never-ending exercise.
Mm. So like last week, if you all had seen our program, Anas and I did, or sorry,
Yep.
Tuesday, we did one on
Uh-huh.
blockchain
Yeah.
technology. Now,
Yeah.
blockchain technology is for students with very good grades in mathematics, science,
Mm-hmm.
and all that. And unfortunately, these students come from T20 and M40. P40 students tend to be weak in science and mathematics. So when we
Mm-hmm.
do our marketing, we go towards that direction.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So every product in Innovative International College, we look at where is the market segment, mana boleh jual, where we can push. So
Mm-hmm.
this is the point. It's the same for every business. Afterwards, when you're going back home, you're passing by the road, look at all the shops. You ask yourself, are they in the right place? If it's Al Iksan selling sporting goods, Nike shoe, Adidas shoe, Yonex racket, yang mahal, where they will be? They will be in shopping center. They will be in Publica or Paradigm or Paragon. They cannot go to small place, right? So I think we have spoken enough, but spend some time. Sometimes businesses must be willing to change. You open a shop in area A, then the area is wrong segment. You all know is people not coming. You must be prepared to close and go to segment B. So get, in English we call this the sweet spot. Where is your maximum impact? Okay.
I have one tip, sir, for our
Ah.
listener. Sometimes kan kita rasa susah sangat nak memikirkan to think and to come up with the strategy. But what we can do, a very simple tip is to understand the product that we want to offer. Who is the competitor? So once you understand who is the competitor, go and try their services. Look at their business. Are they doing well? If their services is good, So by going through the experience with the competitor, then we know where is our
that's
level.
A good idea. Good idea.
So it's a very good tip and simple tips that before they come up with this business plan.
That's why Burger King very smart. They wait for McDonald to open. So if McDonald open in Publica, they ikut saja.
Yeah, no need to think.
No need to think. No need to think so hard. Sometimes in business, you don't need to be clever. You must be smart. You follow. You copy the right people. If you can follow IKEA strategy, you follow IKEA strategy. If you got the money, right? You don't need to reinvent the wheel, we say. Okay, so that's one. First point is location, where you base the business and what market segment you handle. The second point, Anas, is the business plan. Second point is you must always know what are the unique values we are bringing to the customer. Why customer choose you? Why customer go to Kentucky Fried Chicken, for example? So you must sit down and see what is unique about us. So in a college, we have spent a lot of time on this. Our diploma, if it's going to be the same as 200 other colleges, we can sell. So we try our best to make it slightly different, more competitive, more relevant to the employment market, for example. So you must bring the uniqueness. So I go back to Al Iksan, they're sporting goods. What is unique? Unique is everything you can get there. All the brand is there, all the sporting goods is there. Another good example, Anas, I just came to my mind is Decathlon. You remember this shop? That shop, crazy. The store size is sangat besar ni, like football field. But why people go there? You tell me why people go there. I give you one exam question. Why?
Okay, they are using something like IKEA. When we go to IKEA, we can try the product, experience the product. So the same thing like Decathlon did, if we go to the other shop, everything is in plastic, so we can't try. So how we can choose? This product is very expensive. If I can't try, everything is in the box. So how am I going to experience it? Maybe I didn't buy the correct one. But what Decathlon did is that never mind, you can buy or you don't buy, whatever it is. When you come here, you can try all our product and experience it, and buy only if you find it fits you. So it's very generous, and then it makes the public feel that they are very welcoming and so on. Those days when we go to shop, we try this, try that, after a while we feel a bit shy, we didn't buy, right? But I don't have the same feeling when I go to Decathlon. So this is something very, very good, something that I didn't have.
So this is what we call unique selling point, USP. First time I went to Decathlon, I got knocked down by bicycle. I said, how come inside this store got bicycle? Main kan you orang. Then I turn around, I see everybody trying the bicycle inside the store, like you said. They want to buy basketball, they take the ball and they try. So if they give you a shopping experience, that's a unique selling point. and they got a very wide range like IKEA. So you see, each successful business got a unique selling point. So you and your management team must sit down and say, what is unique about us? Like if you go to a restaurant menu, another example, on the menu at the side they will put a star, chef special, young estimable, whatever. Because that is how they are trying to sell the restaurant. Because if you eat nasi goreng in one restaurant, nasi goreng in another restaurant, it's the same. But in this restaurant, they put one star. They make it so special, you want to go back there. So that is a unique selling point in a menu. Normally, you find chef recommendation. So similarly, people go to the restaurant just to eat that one dish. So in a business also, we must see what are the unique values you can bring to the customer. Or to put it another way, why customers need you? Because so many shops, why I must come to you? Right. If I want to buy a shirt, I can go to any shop. Why I must go to Zara or some brand that I know? Or if I'm going to go to shopping mall, I can go to any shopping mall. Why I must go to Paradigm Mall? Because they have something unique for you. So in business, you must create this unique selling point. Betul?
Yes, that's correct, sir.
Okay.
In fact, now I'm thinking whether maybe we should offer our first semester free and open to the public.
Yeah. Sure.
Because now the consumer is getting complex. They take more time to decide on
That's
what
right.
will be the best product for them. You see?
That's right. Some more online got so many things coming in, free, this, that. So consumer are bombarded with information. It's
Yes,
not like
that's
20
good.
years ago. If you are doing diploma in business, it's diploma in business. Now got all kinds of variation. Can do in half a year, can do in 3 years, can do in 4 years. So there's a lot of choice. So you need to create a unique selling point for your own company. If not, what will happen? Your company will be lost.
Yep.
Your company, even some stationery shop can create unique selling point. You take Popular. Why you go to Popular? I ask you. You got children, right?
Yeah.
Why you go to Popular? You tell me.
Okay. First of all, it doesn't look like the normal bookshop. You can find everything inside there, including chocolates. Yeah, the best part is that if I'm a student, almost all the things that I require for me to study is inside there. To the point that there is this iPhone charger is inside there. Everything is inside there, including the books. Yeah. So, and then the way it's been positioned is also very good. And I also like the idea of some of the bookshop like Kinokuniya that allow people to read inside the bookshop. Again, similar experience like IKEA and Decathlon.
Yes.
You can go there and it become like a library. You can read, you can enjoy the books. Nobody will look you differently, just by reading the book. So it's very important, people feel welcoming to the point that there are certain bookshop like NPH open a cafe inside the bookshop to attract people to come in, enjoy the coffee while reading their books for
That's
free.
right. That is right. Like Borders last time, but now Borders closed already. Okay, that's important. And also Popular, I thought you would say this, their range of stationery nobody has. If you want to buy the most funny stationery, 0.5 mm pen or this or that, they have it. If not, you have to go hunting. So the range of products is also their selling point. Plus, they have created a shopping experience. We can say that. People like to go to Popular.
Yeah. After Steve Jobs, everybody is using this. I don't want to sell a product. I want to sell experience.
That's right. That's right. Only thing, when you experience Apple, your wallet become thinner. So expensive. Okay, now we move on. We saw two aspects. Now today we have no time to cover the complete business plan, Anas, because this will take
Okay.
1 week or 2 weeks. It's a very detailed topic. But I just, like I said in the beginning, just cover 4 points aja, main
Okay,
point.
okay.
So
Alright.
now we go to the third point.
Mm-hmm.
In any business, you have limited resources. If you are a giant bank or Malaysian Airlines or whatever company you are, your resources are limited. Your capabilities are limited. The number of people, the quality of the people are limited. And their
Mm-hmm.
financial resources are limited.
Yeah,
And your
true.
technology level is also limited. So
Yes.
Petronas want to go and do a new oil field in Brazil. Yeah, it's good. But they are limited because they don't have the people, they don't have the money. But it's good.
Mm-hmm.
And they have the
Mm-hmm.
technology, but they cannot do. So every business is limited by resources. So how
Mm-hmm.
to run the business like that?
Mm-hmm.
So you look at your business, see what resources I need to get started. I need 10 people, I need so much of money, I need this technology. Like in a college, like I give innovative international college example. I need people, I need lecturers, how many PhD I need, how many masters I need, and then what kind of people we need for administration, what experience. So we must get the people right. Then financing. We need to get enough money to run the college. So we got to work through the financing. And technology. Nowadays, last time technology is not an issue. But now everybody come to college, the first thing they ask for, you go Wi-Fi.
Mm-hmm.
Not whether the lecturer is good or what is the subject, you go Wi-Fi. So that day my friend said, if you forget your wife, never mind, don't forget your Wi-Fi. So Wi-Fi become very important. So you must, like in our college, we provide Wi-Fi for all our 26 classes. And the Wi-Fi has to be good. Now students will leave, I'm telling you. If the Wi-Fi is slow or lagging, they don't want to come. So students
Mm-hmm.
are choosing based on technology. So you have to decide what are the capabilities and resources I have. Then from there, you tailor your business. Many people jump into the business, let's say restaurant business. Suddenly they find that they need 10 more people or 5 more people, but they don't have the money. Suddenly they find that they need to buy more equipment, they don't have the money. Suddenly they find they need to upgrade the technology, they don't have the money. So what happened to the restaurant? Collapse. So you must cut your coat according to the cloth. If you have so much of money, 1 million, you do one way. 2 million, you do one way. 3 million, you do one way. So you have to be very careful about resources. But again, resources, you may start at level one. As you grow, you build your cash flow.
Yep.
Slowly you build. Maybe you start with 100,000. Then after 1 year, become 150,000, 200,000. Then you expand. In business, you must be patient. If you want to make money quickly, then you go to Genting. In business, you have to be patient. It takes time. Right.
Yep. To me, the way I look at resources is given. It's almost certainly a fixed item to me lah,
Mm.
because I cannot control the resources because that is the environment that I'm in.
Mm.
If I didn't agree with the economic condition in Malaysia, what I can do about it? It's
Mm.
been given to me like that. But what I can control is that my plan. If I only have 10,000 ringgit in my pocket, there's no point if I'm planning to build a second KLCC with that, right?
Yes.
So definitely everybody want big houses, big building, big office, big car and so on. But with 10,000 ringgit, I can only start as per 10,000 ringgit. So I cannot increase this 10,000 ringgit and become 1 million overnight. So what
Mm.
should I do? So basically, I know that my vision or my dream is to have something, maybe 10 years from now. So we break our strategy into a smaller pieces and arrange it into a smaller step, so that whenever we climb the ladder, the step between step 1 and step 2, it doesn't far. So it make it difficult or for us to climb. So make the step smaller and smaller. So it's easy for us. So for example, come back to the decision. If we only have 10,000 ringgit, let's say if you want to services, for example, yesterday I had a problem with my car tire, right? So normally people said, if a mechanic want to open, let's say a workshop that specialize in tire, it may take 500,000 or maybe 1 million ringgit just to have that workshop running, right? But this guy with a very little, what we call this, resources or capital, he do these services. He will come and change the tire at people's house. It is extremely convenient for me. And you know what is the charges? If normally if a car puncture, we go to the workshop will charge us 5 ringgit. But this guy charge 80 ringgit.
Wow.
And people is okay paying because people doesn't have to drive because the needs is there, right? But what is the capital he used? You know, maybe less than 10,000. So these are one of the example. Sometimes we no need to have or invest millions of ringgit in order to have a running business. So we break it into a smaller pieces and we start with what we have first. The most important
That's a good
is
idea.
we start.
Step by step lah. We move step by step.
Yes.
But here I want to share with you something. A lot of people they got not enough resources. They got 100,000, but they're very ambitious. So somehow or other they got some friend, they go and borrow from the bank 300,000. So total 200,000. They go and start their business. The business collapse. You see? Then they have to pay the bank 300. Everything goes haywire. But if they use your method is incremental growth. Step by step, step by step. But some people in business, they are greedy. Straight away, they go and borrow and try. Business is not like that. You know, people may lend you, the bank may lend you. But your capacity, your resources is only one restaurant. You go and open 3 restaurants, all 3 gone. You see, so cannot be greedy in business. Must be steady lah. Must be steady. And what you said just now is correct. We must go step by step. Build your business slowly. Right.
Sometimes we always make false reference to movie or drama episode. You know, while we see that, you know, if I'm having a business, I have this a huge corporate office, I have a driver, I have a big car, you know, but that is false. That is far from the truth. You know,
that's right.
In order to do business, basically, it doesn't require capital at all. You know,
that's right.
And then all these perks of doing business will come on its own. You know, when we are ready, when we are there. You know, we don't have to look for it; it will come. But most important is to start now. Is to start small. Is much better.
That's important. So you start small. So if I give you again innovative example, Anas, 3 years ago we only got about 400 students. We also were very worried. How come we are so small? But today we got 1,000 plus students. How come? Because we grow slowly. Step by step, we add different programs. We build our college very slowly. But if you try to do fast, you will end up in trouble. Normally, you end up in trouble. Rapid expansion in business is very high risk. You know, many companies have collapsed because of rapid expansion. So it's better, like you said, we go step by step. And then on the way, you want to borrow a little bit of money, add some more people, add some technology. So grow incrementally. Don't try to jump.
Mm-hmm.
But there will be certain point in business where you can jump. When you come to that point, you can jump. But but initially you try to jump, most probably you'll fall down, unless you're very
Mm-hmm.
lucky. Now this
Yep.
topic number 3 also involve vision and mission of the company. But today we are not going to talk about vision and mission. If I start talking, then finish at 6 o'clock. So we will cover this maybe later. Like you
Mm-hmm.
say, step by step, that is your mission. That's your vision. What do you want to be? You start doing, say, a small shop selling, say, chicken rice. You want to become like Kentucky, you can, but it takes time. Mm? So your vision is to become Kentucky Fried Chicken, and then you develop your mission and your goals, and then you move. So that one we will spend. Maybe later we'll talk about it. Today is not the complete business plan, like I said
Yep.
earlier. So we have covered 3 segments. The last one, I'm going to leave it to you, Anas. The last one is, I think you know about it very well. We must sustain ourselves, sustain our unique values. Jangan jadi macam gila, go and do other things. And must
Mm-hmm.
keep our competitors away. What do you think?
Okay. So a lot of people, including myself at the beginning, we want to do so many things with a very limited resources. I want to do this, I want to do that. I'm open to this, I'm open to that, partnership, blah, 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 and so on. But the thing that I personally fail to realize is that due to the limited resources, if I spend it, on too many in wide range of business activities, I may not achieve one of it, even one of it. So it's very important for us to, number one, decide what we want first, because the resources is very limited. Again, back to
Yes.
the resource issues. Then from that very limited resource, we focus into one thing at a time. When we are successful, then we can use the excess or from that successful business and open a new one, smaller one. Then we can do that. We cannot go and do many things at the same time, because at the end of the day, everybody have a limitation. We have a
Yes.
limitation in terms of resource. We have a limitation in terms of ourselves.
That's right.
So it's very important to stick to one businesses, or maybe initially stick to one product. So this is the same thing that Azizan Osman teach our friend Puan Shawati also.
Mm-hmm.
If you have 50 product, 100 product, why don't we focus into one product which give the highest return and make it that product best
Champion.
in the world, you know? Then from there, we grow our business at product number 2, product number 3, and product number 4.
That's very good advice. Focus on your
Focus.
best product and build it into an empire. Then look at the others. But a lot of
Sometimes,
businesses.
sometimes people may say that, that is for the existing businesses. I haven't started any business yet. So what should I do? So my advice to this type of people is that, number one, you must know what is it in you that other people don't have.
Yes.
Right? Again,
Uniqueness.
uniqueness. So if you know how to cook the curry, and all people around you say that your curry is so different that they didn't taste something like it anywhere else in the world, then you just focus on curry lah. Just open a very small shop, just selling one item, which is rice and curry, right? So the resources required is still very low because number of dish is less, and because of the curry is so unique, then people will remember you for that curry. No need to go there, do this curry and then do other dishes as well, other 50 dishes. So when people come, people look at all the, more dishes, they doesn't know. What is your expertise anyway. So again, we need to look into ourselves and ask ourselves, what is it that we can do that other people cannot?
Okay, I want to give you one very interesting example. Coca-Cola,
Yeah.
one product. Whole world is drinking Coca-Cola. One formula they keep at home. Nobody knows the formula. So they just, like what Azizan Othman said, they're just selling one product, the cola drink. The rest all not important for them. The bulk of their revenue comes from Coca-Cola. So similarly, they are very unique. Nobody can get the taste of Coca-Cola. Up to now, so many people have tried. RC Cola, ABC Cola, macam-macam cola, nothing happened. Only Coca-Cola is a champion. You see? So you must have a uniqueness and maintain. So coming back to, since this is our innovative business channel, I talk a bit about innovative international college. Similarly, Anas, our college must keep our unique values.
Yeah.
So we have to know what is unique about innovative. Why students want to come to innovative? You see? So we have to work on that. It doesn't happen. Management must sit down, analyze the college, the infrastructure, the people, the teaching, all the aspects of business and find out how do we attract students? How can we be unique? Why they don't go to ABC college and don't come to us? So that is something which is very important. And I know in Innovative International College, we spend a lot of time doing that. At one time, our infrastructure was no good. So because of that, students didn't come. Then we realized the infrastructure is no good. We improved the infrastructure, now we get more students. And many factors involved in that. But this is a very key area on unique values. You must have something unique to sell, if not very difficult.
So basically, we are doing also the same thing, like, the first 3 points that you gave. The first one, we understand our staff. See, of everybody in innovative, what are the one single area or two area that innovative is the best that the other colleges and university don't have? So we have that answer. And then we think how we can leverage this, in order to grow our market.
Yes.
Then we start understanding our market. Who is our market? Are they T20 and 40 or B40? Where they are, where they stay, what is their SPM result, what is their expectation from higher education, what their aspiration, their ambition, what they want to be after graduating and so on. So we take all that information from our customer, then we find a way to match our strength and the consumer's behavior or expectation.
Yes.
When we match these two, then boom, sir. We have the number of students as what we have now.
That's right. And that is called strategy. That is called strategic thinking. That is what you must do. But sometimes people don't do. They only think about the college or they only think about the student. You must marry the two and then come up with the formula. And as we're running short of time, Puan Shawati got many questions. I'll try to answer and you can help me also.
Okay.
She says how to have a good business plan. Continue to watch Innovative Business Channel. All the items will come out. Today we cannot cover everything. We will show you how to write a complete business plan. Then next question.
Maybe we can give some tips lah. A good business plan never fixed, means that it's never completed.
That's right. Dynamic.
So it's always moving, it's always dynamic, and always something to be added on.
That's
maybe
right.
weekly or daily basis.
That's right. And when COVID came, all the business plan changed, right? In March, all went upside down. So we will give you a good business plan later on. And then she got one more question here. She said, what should we do if we have very limited resources? You want to answer that one?
Okay, so something like I explained just now. to be successful is like climbing a ladder, right? So if our leg is the resources, if the ladder is too high for our leg to jump into the next step, it becomes very difficult and tiring because our resources, our feet is not that, we don't have the strength and so on. But the thing about planning is that we can decide the height of the ladder. That is, many people doesn't realize this.
That's right.
We can decide whether we want the step to be very high, or we also can decide whether the next step is very low. It depends on us. For example, if I like F&B, I wanted to open a 5-star, a Michelin 3-star or 5-star restaurant. I need, let's say, 5 million ringgit as a resources capital. But I only have 5,000 ringgit in pocket. So what should I do? But I know that I want to be, my F&B is my area. So I can sell burger first. There's no wrong what. So I know that my 5,000 is not the right resources for me to climb to a Michelin star restaurant. It is very, very far. But if I make it a multiple step, and I make the step is much lower for me to step onto, then I can start by having a burger store first, selling, make money, make profit. Then I may have a burger branch. So if every stall I earn 1,000 ringgit a month, imagine if I have 20 stalls, then I will have 20,000 ringgit a month. Then I can open a normal restaurant with that. So once I have this normal restaurant, if the food is good, then from the profit I can move into a bigger restaurant. To the point that eventually I will have the first vision that I have a Michelin star restaurant.
That's right. We have to grow business gradually. Like I said, II's Innovative International College was only 400 students 3-4 years ago. Today we have 1,000 more students. So we grow slowly. And then Shawati also make a comment. She's saying, because she's attending Azizan Osman course. So she said, focus on one, make it the best, which is what you just now said. And then she talked about branding. Branding is important, but we're not covering today because it's a very, very big topic, branding and advertisement. And she gave one example of a unique business, King Kway Teow.
Oh, we've been there many times.
Yeah, sometimes food company, food restaurant, ordinary restaurant becomes so famous. You look at the King Kway Teow restaurant, it's very ordinary. It's not fancy, right? Still people are all flogging there, And I see got any more. Yahurin said, our program must be industry driven. Very, very good. That's a very good point. And banyak question. Shahwati also said business plan to give us clarity. I said right at the beginning, if you don't have a business plan and you start business, you are like a blind man. You don't know where you're going. You fall into the drain or whatever will happen to you. You must have a plan. It's a compass, right?
Without business plan, it's like going to Tesco without the list of items that
That's right.
We want to buy the money and buy the wrong item.
Then Farhana also asked one question. Ince Anas, current situation business apa yang tengah naik sekarang? Don't exactly know what she say. Tengah naik sekarang. I don't know what she say. And then Kawati, she said tepat Ince Anas. So that's the end of the question. Quite a lot of questions. Again, these 4 points are key in business. If you remove any of these 4 points from a business, your business will collapse. I guarantee you. I guarantee you. Sure. Any business, big, small, whatever. You take Malaysian Airlines, it's a giant. Right? The minute they lose their unique value, they are finished. The minute they don't have the resources, they are finished. Why? If the customers don't choose them, they also finish.
Yeah.
Now, of course, they don't know where to fly, they also finish. They go to the wrong country. So you see, this is like, it's like a guide to you, guide to every business, any business. So this, I just emphasize 4 key points. This is not a complete business plan. And like I said, if you all have interest in business plan, more on business plan, let us know. But next week or later, we will have a session on us on how to write a business plan. Because when you write, you get clarity, you become clearer. And many times you go to a bank, you want to borrow money, they say, where's your business plan? Wherever you go, they want business plan. Many people don't know how to write business plan.
Yeah.
They can talk, but they don't know how to write. They don't know where to start, where to end. Okay? Because there's so many areas that you need to look at in a business plan. Wow.
That's right.
Okay, Raman Kasbi also got question. Which part in the business plan useful to attract investor? Anas?
Oh, of course. The investor are interested in looking at the financial of it. Yeah.
That's right.
The P&L, how much they need to invest, when is the return,
Yes.
what is the risk involved, these 3 things.
That's right. If you give me a business plan, Raman, first thing I will do is I go to the finance section. How much, like Anna say, how much I put in, how much I can take out, what's my return on equity, return on investment. After that, the rest all you can cerita. Because if you're in business, why are you in business? Why are you in business? To make money. If you don't want to make money, you must tidur at home. So business is something, it's an activity human beings carry on to earn a living or to make money.
So you know what's everybody reacted differently to a business plan. Business owner, a good business owner, in business plan we have more than 10 items inside that. But a good business owner will memorize everything. But if you give the plan to an investor, they will look at the index where the financial is, they will open that page first. They look at the final figure, then they will start reading in front.
Yes. Especially people like us, Anas, we are both accountants. Straight we go to the financial, look at the P&L and look at the balance sheet. It's very important. Well, we have come nearly to the end of the hour. Like I said, we may next week or later have another session to write a business plan, but it's quite long, but we try to summarize it. But it's important. I think every business must have a business plan, because only when you write, your mind is clear. If not, you just bincang, sembang, you don't know what is going on. Especially the CEO of a company must have a solid business plan to drive the company. Very, very important. Correct. Whether your company is big or whether your company is small, it's the same. The process, the thinking process is the same.
That's right.
Okay, Anas, with that, we come to a conclusion of our innovative business channel. Once again, I hope our followers are enjoying our discussions. We are not expert by any way, but we are just sharing what we know with the general public. And like I always say, if you have any questions, you'll find an email address at the bottom of the Facebook page. Please send to us. Feel free to contact us or send to us. And we will be more than obliged to help you in any way. And our sessions will continue next week. What we are going to talk about next week, we still don't know, but we will decide. But certainly business plan writing we will do. It's a bit boring, it's a bit academic. That's why I didn't do that. Today I just zeroed in on the 4 key points. And I hope all of you learn something from this and use this as a template to map your business. I hope the
Yep.
CEO of Innovative International College will look at these 4 points and say, number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. I pass or fail. How can I do it better? So everybody go homework after this. Okay. All right, Anas. Thank you very much, Anas.
Okay, sir.
And we will
Very
meet
much.
again next week, Tuesday at 2 o'clock on
All right.
Innovative Business Channel. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much, everybody. And thank you
Bye-bye.
so much, our listener.
Okay,
Good
bye.
afternoon and bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye, Anas. See you.